Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Fiber Girls podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Sarahstevens.
I'm Kayla Bonner.
I'm Sarah Mahan.
And we are coming at you from the Pacific Northwest. We are three indie dyers. We live here, work here, and we just kind of do life. So,
Awesome.
yeah. You guys are cracking me
This
up.
is going to be...
It's one of those days.
It's one of those days. It's
Absolutely.
Saturday. It's almost school starting time.
This summer has gone so fast. It's
Tell me
crazy.
about it.
My son's going to be in 3rd grade. When did that happen?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Life goes by way too fast.
This whole year.
Yeah,
Well, and I feel like we've been trapped inside and not able to enjoy summer because of the smoke, which I'm
It's
also
been
going to
so
blame some of my
smoky.
airheadedness on. Can I do that?
Yes.
Yes. It's a thing.
It makes everybody kind of, I don't know, it makes me cranky. And I mean,
me a
besides gives me a horrible migraine.
Bad headache.
So, and then I just worry about the kids all
I had
the
to
time.
send my husband to work with a respirator, like full on.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Like
he
the
was
ones
getting...
we used to dye yarn with?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I got him his own, and because he's a mechanic, and they have the shop doors open all day, so he had no
Right.
way. He was outside
Oh.
basically all day.
It's been so bad. So for those of you who don't know, here it's been so bad in the Pacific Northwest, and for the last week or so, maybe a little longer, with all the fires in Canada and Montana and Washington, Oregon, all around
California.
us. California, everywhere. It's been in the hazardous for a couple of days.
We got to almost
as far as air quality.
400. Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
almost
hazardous.
400.
Yes.
399.
Yeah.
Right?
We did not leave the house. We didn't go outside.
$3.99, not $2.99. $3.99.
Yeah, $3.99.
Everyone was
which is
joking
crazy.
that I ordered the apocalypse for my birthday.
Yeah.
Because we were planning on doing a picnic at the lake, and the air was brown.
Yeah.
Like,
it was crazy.
I couldn't do anything.
I didn't even go out to the barn to let the chickens out. I was like,
Oh.
no, I'm
We
not even
couldn't
going.
go outside at all.
No.
way.
It's been awful.
So anyway, so it's getting better. Hopefully, it's starting to cool off. It was only 55 degrees.
it was
this morning.
61 degrees driving
I
up to your
love it.
house.
So nice.
Fall is coming.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Happy.
Oh my
so,
goodness.
so much has happened, and we've been busy working on so much. Sarah and I just got back from doing a trunk show at a little Nitty over in
So
Auburn, Washington.
Much fun.
Jen
Fun.
is lovely, and her shop is just so cute. The
Her shop is
downtown is
adorable.
so cute.
Auburn
Her
is
shop-
adorable.
I saw your video
Oh my
on
God.
Instagram, and I wanted to be there.
Yeah. Oh, it was so much fun. We had such a good time.
They have huge hanging flower baskets, like
All
all
up and down the town.
up and down the streets.
It's so cute, and everyone was so friendly, and we met so many
So
nice
many
knitters. Thank you
people.
so much for coming to see us.
And thank
We
you
had
for
so
hanging out
fun.
with us for a bit.
Yeah, it was great, and I hope I don't move the microphone too much, but so I will show. I got this cute little pin from Jen. It was her. I mean, her store is called A Little Nitty. Oh,
It's
I
like-
don't know if you can see it.
It's perfect.
But anyway, it's so cute and so
it on
tiny,
my
and
little
it's the
Sugar Tots
perfect
bag.
thing.
Right
So,
there.
oh, cute. So that was so
It's
great.
Just to give you an
It's the
idea
perfect
of the
size.
size.
I love it.
It's
Yeah.
perfect.
It's so great. And so now we did a trunk show this past Saturday, the 18th. And then now you can find Sarah's Gracelynn wool yarn and mine, Sarah Craft yarn, both at a little Nitty over there. So if you're local, you can stop in and see her.
Go say hi to
So,
Jen.
yeah, she's so great. She has great classes and people just hanging out.
They're
knitting.
having a
Oh,
girls'
God.
night out.
Yeah, so fun.
Tonight.
So
if you
fun.
live in Auburn and you want to go or near
How many
Auburn,
hours away?
right? It's like 4.5. I
was an
seriously
easy drive.
considered it.
We
Yeah.
left way too early in the morning, but we had to. But oh my gosh,
I
easy
wanted-
drive. It was. We missed all the Seattle traffic, so it was great.
It was perfect.
goodness.
Or maybe
So-
her girls' night out was last night. I don't know.
I don't know,
It
but
was
I
this
think she
weekend.
does that kind of stuff
Yep.
really regularly.
Go check
so,
her out.
Yeah. So, anyway,
That's been going on.
oh, let's announce the winner from last time.
Yeah.
So I
Let's do
drew it
that.
ahead of time because I kind of hate the whole pulling out the phone and doing that while you're going. So I did that. So the winner from our last podcast was number 32, was post 32, which is Nicole S. And so she is going to win this.
Yay! Congratulations,
Beautiful.
Nicole.
Watermelon sock blank.
Yeah,
love it.
from Amber's Yarn Shop.
Yeah.
And you can get a hold of Kayla. How would you prefer?
Through Ravelry, I'm Whips on Sticks, whipsonsticks@gmail.com, Instagram, however you can find me. And all the information for contacting me will be below. yeah, any which way. So let me know, get me your address, and I will be mailing this out to you as soon as possible.
Congratulations, Nicole.
Congratulations. Oh my gosh. Speaking of our last podcast, I was super overwhelmed. Thank you, everybody.
Yes. Thank you so much.
So much for all of the support. I think we had, I mean, we have almost 300 subscribers now?
Yes, which means we'll have to do a 500 subscriber giveaway.
I think
very soon. Oh my goodness.
We'll have to see what we can pull together for that.
I think that's our plan. Yep. So 500 subscriber giveaway. Let's just announce it. I think that's what we'll do when we hit 500 subscribers.
Yeah.
The very next podcast, we'll do a giveaway for it.
Yeah.
And
good to me.
I think that'll be super fun. But thank you so much. I enjoyed reading every single, and I know both Kayla and Sarah both.
Yeah, I went through all of
every
them.
single comment.
I read them all.
It was just, it made my heart so happy.
And thank you for your recommendations. I actually ended up picking some new needles for my birthday. So I got my...
She got some
Chogu. I got the complete set.
Which is that's the best. And I have that set too. I love it.
I absolutely love it. I mean, it came with all these cables. I'm already using it on my beekeeper cardigan for my sleeves.
Okay, and then in all honesty, it made me pick up some Chogus too. And
they're my favorite needles. They are. I love them.
I kind of am loving them.
So I was sold on the smaller ones, so I decided that's the way to go. And so many people do love them, and the price point is amazing.
It is really good.
I want to get the mini twist that we were talking about.
Yes.
I was looking at them at Jen's shop, and I really want those. But so anyway,
it just dawned on me that we didn't even tell you exactly who we are. So
oh my gosh,
thank you for returning viewers. If there's anybody returning, and thank you to new viewers and checking us out. So I guess we should probably explain exactly who we are.
Yes.
Right?
I'll start.
Okay.
My name is Kayla Bonner. I'm an indie dyer and charm maker. My shop is Whips on Sticks Fiber Co. And you can find me at my new website, whipsonsticks.com.
And I'm Sarah Mahan, and I am owner and dyer behind Sarah Craft Yarn. I'm on Etsy right now, and I'm a wife and mother, and we have a little homestead. Okay, I am a homesteader.
It's adorable.
Which seems weird to say, but we have a big garden that mostly died this year, and then a bunch of chickens and ducks, and we just do our little thing up on our hill here. So
yes, I love your little farm. It's so cute.
Thank you. We love it.
The little hike up the driveway gets me ready to go for these things.
The driveway is brutal.
Feel the burn a little bit.
But it gives us this it is, oh my God.
It's true.
It will kick your butt because we're up on a hill. We look out at Mount Spokane, and we have a very steep, very long driveway, and then we have acreage up here, and it's a super cool spot, and we're secluded and all of that. But
beautiful.
It is rough in the winter.
Oh. I can imagine. I get a dog sled, and
we've talked about a snowcat, but I don't know if that's gonna work out.
That would be awesome.
Snowmobiles, maybe, I don't know.
Dog sled. Oh God, I love it.
And you are.
Oh my gosh. And I'm Sarahstevens. Let's see. I'm the owner and I guess designer behind Gracelynn Wool Yarns, and I do design a few things as well. Yeah. I have a podcast. Sorry, I'm binding this off.
Speaking of podcasts, so a few of you may be subscribed or know about I did have a podcast, the Whips on Sticks podcast. I am so sorry. I have not filmed in forever. I'm actually considering, just with all my priorities and everything going on right now, spending more time on Instagram and figuring out Instagram TV and being more present on a regular basis than doing a whole other podcast. So I'm sorry, but I'm here now.
So actually, I was going to touch base on that too. And I have decided, so I have a separate podcast aside from this one. It's called Hello Grace. And at first it was just a every 3-week podcast. And then I was supposed to film last weekend, and too many things got in the way, and I didn't get a chance to get it done on Sunday. And we had talked about doing Instagram TV. And so I'm basically going to be doing my Hello Grace podcast as my Instagram. Wow, look at that. My Instagram. Third time's a charm. My Instagram TV. So I'm going to be posting mini updates probably not daily, but every other or every few days. And I'm going to upload that to my Hello Grace.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So that way people who aren't on Instagram can still have a little bit of snippets, but then the actual what's going on and full filming will happen with this podcast, which is a monthly podcast.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I don't think you'll see me on IGTV.
We're working on it. We'll get her there.
Maybe as I get more confident. I'm
love
okay
it.
with you guys. I think on my own, I don't know. Anyway.
It is a little strange
It's
on
weird.
your own sometimes, but once you get used to it, you just pretend we're there with you.
Yeah.
Like you're just talking to us.
Okay.
Actually,
you
guys,
guys
you can do the split screen.
Oh yeah. We should do
That's
a
what we
live
should
one
do.
time, just one time.
I think
be
that's what
weird.
we should
I
do.
think I would feel
Okay.
better doing one with you guys. I haven't tried a live yet, just because I know I'll do
I've
something
done it a couple
horrible.
times.
That was weird. When we did the live, that was...
Sorry. Oh yeah, you can find my shop at gracelynwool.com.
Yes.
That's it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
We
This
are
is gonna be a long
normally that
episode.
scattered.
We're trying not to have a long episode, but, I'm pretty sure
we're filming in the
there's not
morning,
enough coffee
which
in the
is
morning.
kind of new for us, and we're still absorbing
That
all
is
of our
probably
coffee.
all it. I think that's
It's Saturday
I think
morning,
that's it.
and
Yeah.
Look at all of this
So-
that I just...
so we
Okay.
start with finished objects.
Yeah,
or-
and
I don't have any again, so that was my.
you
turn.
have one almost. So I have one, and I'm really excited about it. So I'll show. These are my Rose City rollers. Sort of. They're
love
basically
these.
her pattern, but I paid attention to her numbers, and then just kind of did my own heel or whatever. But it's a free pattern by Mara Catherine Briner. And I have a lot of notes and weird stuff. But anyways, is that, in case I didn't say it right. But it's a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's an easy, quick pattern. And I don't have the ball band. I lost it somewhere. But it's Peepaloo Fields in her Hey Girl colorway. And she was on Etsy. I think she's still on Etsy. So, but her yarn is amazing. So I love those. Very excited.
I love it so very much.
That's my only FO.
Is that your only FO?
Yeah. I'll put this on
I'm
here,
so
though,
close.
when we
I
get
feel
there.
like when I finally have FOs, I'm gonna have like 5 of them.
I feel
bet
the
you
same
will.
way too, but I think all of mine are going to be all sweaters. Like they're all going to happen at the
might
same
be.
I might need a
time.
sweater break for a little bit. Mine is
I'm
we'll
like
talk
full
about it.
We'll
We'll
talk about
talk
sweaters
about
and hats
it.
in a little bit. Okay, so my hairdresser is hair designer, I guess. I don't know. I think
I like that better.
she's like, what is their tagline? Your look handcrafted. It's really kind of pretty cool. Anyways, she's having a baby, and so I wanted to knit some things, and I'm going to be seeing her next weekend again because my daughter's getting her haircut, so I have a little bit of time. I went there this morning, and she did my hair, which she did an amazing job. But anyways, I knit her it's by Big Bad Wool,
It's so cute.
and it's called V for Vivi, and designed by Donna Higgins. She's the designer of Big Bad
so
Wool.
cute.
It's just a cute little
My baby
raglan
knits.
sleeve. I literally just bound it off.
Baby
Well, I had
knits
to
are
bound
the
it off originally by the way that the pattern called for, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the little rolled thing. So I had done a different kind of a bind off on the sleeves, and I decided to just carry that on to the bottom. So I ripped out the bottom and then rebound off.
What yarn did you use? I'm
Okay.
sure you're getting there, but
Yeah,
it's so
no,
pretty.
this is leftovers from my Rock Creek pullover.
That's why it's familiar.
I knit the Rock Creek pullover, and I had like an entire skein of this left over. This is the Farm Twist by Madeline Tosh, and this is the Merida colorway, but I feel like it's the perfect girl or boy colorway.
right.
So
Does she know
Totally
if it's a
going
boy or
to
girl
win.
yet?
she knows it's a boy, and his name's going to be Archer.
Cute.
So
Cute.
I love
Very
it.
Baby
cute.
knits, they're my favorite.
Yes.
They're so
Me too.
So it's my only FO.
Okay. Well, then you don't have one this time. And then should we just jump into whips?
We
Yeah.
should.
Okay.
We've got a ton of them. I have a whole basket over there that I didn't even bring.
I have been a maniac, but I want to cast on everything. But I've been working on a lot. Where should we start?
Should we start with the one that we're all?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're doing for our Colorwork cal in our Ravelry group. It's a Colorwork accessory cal.
It's the only one I didn't bring.
Oh no!
You've already seen it. I haven't made any
Okay.
progress on it.
So we're doing the Waiting for Henry socks by Tabitha Gandee from Hey Sister, Hey Sister
the-
podcast. Oh,
This
good.
is the pattern.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought a pattern.
Yes.
I always have to keep it in the bag or I'll lose the pattern. And
Me too, but mine's all folded crazy. So, I finished the first one. So there it is.
I love this.
So, and I'm so excited. So the main color here is Sarah Craft Everyday Twist in Confetti. And then the hot pink at the toes, and for the, wrong way, color work here at the top, that is Lolo Did It in Beauty School Dropout. And
so
then
pretty.
the purple is a random something from my stash. But it's very, very similar to my Blue Mountain colorway.
It's beautiful.
So I'm very excited about
love
that.
it.
Thank you. And I should show you. I got this for my birthday.
You need to show
So
this.
this
Yes.
is, oh my God, look at this bag. It's from Birch Grove.
The ties.
they're so
I was
cute.
telling Sarah, this is my favorite part, is
Yes.
her drawstrings, the cording that she uses with the little bead. It's like
It's
perfect.
beautiful. It's made in Canada, and it's so well made. It's a beautiful bag, and I had been coveting your little sock sack forever. And so when she had one,
My little
because it was
dears.
my birthday and Kayla's birthday in the last short bit here, so this is one of the things I got. So
I love
that
it.
is housing my project.
I need another one.
Oh, she got some new fabric she showed on Instagram, and I was like, oh my God, I need that. And I'm not very far. That's the second one.
But no second sock syndrome, right?
I did it
'Cause
immediately.
it's casted on.
Immediately I put on, and so it doesn't
counts.
count. The second sock syndrome. So anyway, so I will get there eventually once I can stop knitting sweaters.
Well, I'm doing the same one. I am using mostly Gracelynn wool yarn. The main
love
color
it. Pretty.
is her Pacific Northwest Dreams colorway. It's lovely, and it may or may not show up properly, but
No,
it's
it's
very like
perfect.
green and blue. And
It's so pretty.
then I'm using for the arrows her mini in Sangria. It's a lovely purpley red. And then the white was just a mini. My mom actually picked out all these colors. This is for her.
I love it.
She just went through my stash and grabbed things, and that was that. I think she did a pretty good job. But this was a mini from a set that I got from Yarn Cafe Creations. The There Is Room for Everyone set. So it doesn't have, I don't think it has like a specific name. It's just the mini that came with that sock set. So I am working, I'm learning about 9-inch circulars. I haven't really done a lot of work with them.
What do you think so far?
It's definitely, I have to take more breaks. My hand gets tired because I'm not used to working in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like it because I don't have to worry about laddering or
Yeah.
I really do appreciate that. And
They do
it seems
take
to go
getting used
really
to.
quickly.
I love them. I think they go really quick. But
Yeah.
But then
And
again,
I
I
did
say that about
do-
every technique, and I do socks in every way you can do it, and whatever
Yeah.
I'm doing is my favorite at the time.
Yeah, I can
That's
understand that.
pretty true. So I'm doing the 60, I believe the medium is the 64 stitch. And I did increase in the white band here. I think I brought it all the way up to like 72. Just because in my family, the calves run a little big. So my mom was like, give me some stretch in the calf and then make the foot really tiny. So I'm going to have to decrease back down later. But I
Yeah,
think
we
it's
were
really,
talking about that last time, too.
Yeah. I mean, it's made it, I like the stretch that I've got on it. So
Yeah, your floats and everything look really
They
good.
look good.
thank you.
So I was watching another podcast, and it was one of my absolute new favorites, made by Bitsy, right? I'm going to look it up. Okay, I'm in love with her. Like, seriously, she, I think, is only on, like, episode 8 or 9, and I've fallen in love with her. But she has a tip, and she's like, I noticed everybody trying to knit their, like, this, like, only with their fingers. She's like, I use my cable as an extension, and I actually, like, pull
Wrap
on
the
it,
whole thing. Oh.
and
That's
knit.
what I do, I think.
And she said that makes all the difference. So now
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
have
to
to
try
try
it.
it. Yeah. Let me see.
I feel
So,
like
because that would, because when
Yeah,
I'm knitting
that's
with
how
my
I do
normal
it.
needles,
is that how you do it too? Yeah,
I kind
like
of
she
balance
uses-
with my pinky, so I'm missing that.
Yeah,
with-
me too.
that's how
and
I started, and it was
It
awkward.
was super awkward, and it cramps, and
Yeah.
that's why
I didn't even
when she
realize
said
I did that. That's funny. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
she's.
I'm gonna have to.
That's what she said to do. So now try it out and see if it works.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
see because I
curious.
love everything. I love the results. It's just the process, like, is taxing on my hands right now.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out the most ergonomic way to get it done.
No, I love that.
So
So, and before we go on, I want to mention what I'm wearing because
I think
it's really cute and I love it.
Yeah.
So
Adorable.
this is, I don't know if I'm going to stand up, but there's some detail here. And this is the Lena tee by Carrie Bostic-Hogue. And I used Neighborhood Fiber Co. In their, I can't remember what their sock base is. It looks very rustic.
Studio sock?
Studio sock, thank you.
Yeah.
And it's the Fells Point colorway.
I love that.
And I knit this last summer, and I knit a little shorter than I probably should have, but I love this top. It was
I love
so
the garter
fast.
detail. It's so simple, but it really just stands
can
out.
Yeah,
See,
no,
but
I love
like
it.
that.
And it kind of comes down to a V, the way that the increasing happens.
And there's a little pooling, but I don't care. I
No,
didn't
I love
alternate
it.
skeins or anything, and I really love it. So anyway,
I think it would be a cute top with jeans and with skirts or whatever.
Right?
Like, I think it would look so cute.
yeah,
Like your new linen dresses that you got.
I need to try it with other things because I have a hard time styling my knitwear sometimes. But I love this top. It was really, really simple
really
to knit
pretty.
and really fast because I mean it's mostly stockinette.
And very flattering. Like, I just love
Yeah, me
the
too.
whole thing. You did a good job.
I love it.
Oh my god, this little marker is super cute.
Isn't that cute?
Do you want to share a
Okay.
whip?
Is that from Little Bitty Delights?
This is from Little Bitty Delights.
Her stuff is so cute too. Oh my
I
god,
love it. She's an inspiration. Someday I will be
Yeah.
as good as her.
yeah,
She's so
she's
cute.
so
the
nice.
Amanda. And she's the teal knitter. I think still, maybe she's changed her name, but at some
I
point
think
she's
she's
the
Little
teal
Bitty
knitter.
Delights on Instagram because
She might have changed
we
it.
were messaging back and forth about projects.
Yeah, that's the only name
Cute.
I know is
I
Little
don't
Bitty
know.
Delights.
I don't have her card handy. I usually do. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm working on a pair of socks. The Hermione's Everyday Socks. I'm using Clark and Ellie. I say it's Ellie. I don't say it's L. I don't know if that's right.
I say L, but I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I say L, but who knows?
I don't know.
Only L can tell.
She can tell us.
That's fantastic. This is the Georgia
promise
We're
that's the
Podcasting. This is the Georgia We're Podcasting colorway from that
I
she
need a
did from
skein
the
of that.
Inspired
Need a
by the
skein.
Grocery
It's
Girls.
so fun.
I love it. It makes me want to yell, Georgia! We're podcasting! Every single time. So I'm knitting the Hermione's Everyday Socks, and I've just gotten done with the heel, and I'm working on the gusset. And
They're
we were just
so
talking
pretty.
about Amanda because I'm using one of her adorable little charms. It has some sort of a
So
drink
cute.
with
It's
whipped
like a
cream.
I
crazy
imagine
hot
like
chocolate.
cocoa. Yeah.
and a cute little donut with sprinkles.
They're so detailed.
Yeah, it's so cute. So I'm working on that. I'm using some old Knit Picks 2.0 millimeter needles in like a 24-inch cable because that's the only cable that I like if I'm going to do magic looping for socks. And I'm working on this for a class that I'm teaching. So we're talking about the anatomy of a sock.
Oh my goodness.
Fun.
Socks
nice.
Ed is what it's called actually.
I
So,
love that.
yep. That's what I've been
Okay,
kind
I'll
of
wait on
plugging
that one.
away on.
I'll do this one next.
Yes.
Okay.
So much yes.
My other birthday bag.
Which I want to
Oh my
steal
God.
from you. Oh
love
my
it.
gosh.
Giant. This is from Zigzag Stitches. She's also in Canada because apparently I like all the Canadian
Apparently
makers.
That is
Canadians
not a
just
bad
make
thing.
really good bags.
You guys. Hey,
all
my
of them.
grandpa was Canadian. Can I sort of be?
I think you can.
I grew up looking out at Canada in Michigan.
I think it
Our
works.
backyard, we looked out at Canada. Anyways, okay.
I was escorted home by the Canadian Mounted Police. Does that count? Can I be
You
Canadian?
were. Of course you were.
Anyways,
Oh, Sarah.
I believe
Okay.
it.
Okay, so in that beautiful bag from Zigzag Stitches, I have my Weekender by Andrea Mowry, which I'm flying through. Okay,
you were going so fast.
I cast this on after our first podcast. It's crazy. So first, I'm using Brooklyn Tweed Shelter in the Blanket Fort colorway, which is a really pretty purple tweed, and
It's like
I
a
just love it.
hazy
Gorgeous.
purple.
Yeah, it's so
I love
pretty.
it. Dusty
So-
purple, I guess, is a better.
Yeah.
Hazy.
Oh my god.
It is
So,
so pretty.
This is in the way, but so this is the extra small that I'm knitting because it has 10 inches of positive ease in it. But it's so fun. It's simple and quick, and you knit it inside out, so you're knitting instead of purling the whole way, so it just flies, and then you have this beautiful slip stitch detail down the front and the back, and then the ribbing at the top. I love it. So I'm using, what do I have? I have my ChiaoGoo US 9, which is a 5.5 millimeter needle, and then of course smaller on the ribbing part. But I'm on the first sleeve, and I don't feel like I'm on Sleeve Island. It's not a bad thing. I'm happy.
That worsted I'm sure makes it go really quickly.
So, yeah, and it's so light. Okay. This Brooklyn tweed is ridiculously light because a lot of worsted weight sweaters feel kind of heavy, and it's so airy. It's that woolen spun.
It's so different.
It's just
so
ridiculous.
Thanks, Kayla. I should have just brought this over to begin with, but I didn't. Kayla's just bringing all my junk over.
Oh my gosh.
Smashed it up.
All the things.
I'll put it right here.
Okay, so I had Kayla bring over my basket really quick because, like, I'm working on it too, and it's interesting. Like, Sarah was just talking about, like, how different. So I'm using Yoth Yarn's Daughter, and my is so much heavier than yours.
Yeah, it's a denser fabric, and it's just overall
different.
Heavier weight. This is very light and airy. It's feel the difference.
Yeah.
I will be the... Oh my gosh.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
Isn't this
This
insane?
feels like it should be like 3 times as big as it is. Like, compared to...
Yeah. I don't know what size
it's unbelievable.
I think
because I think that we sort of forget that because we don't always have a chance to compare the same things right next to each other that way. But you know, it was my first time using.
Super warm though, like either way.
Yeah, I think so. This will feel really light but really warm.
Yeah.
It was my first time using Brooklyn tweed, and I love it. I was given this for Christmas by my husband, and I actually, in my next cast on that you'll see, I'm also using Brooklyn tweed because I love it.
I love Brooklyn tweed too. I think it's amazing.
Okay. Well, I guess I will go next. So I'm still working on my beekeeper cardigan. Well, I guess that was after.
That was after.
Okay. So Laura, a crocheting Hoovian, challenged me to knit a sweater in 1 week. It's been a month now, and I'm not quite done. But I have been working on it. I chose to do the beekeeper cardigan.
Oh my gosh. So pretty.
Yeah.
It's the green is outrageous.
I am so glad I chose the green, and it's not even showing up like as vibrant as it is.
It is like
it is really
the perfect grassy. What is the right name for this? Like, what is this color?
It's called leaf. I mean, it's really like a leaf description. Green. And it's I believe Loops and Threads Joy DK, and it's actually an acrylic, but
beautiful.
It's working up super soft, so
it's so pretty.
But I'm having some issues. I have never picked up for a collar or neckline before. So, and this is not saying that the pattern is wrong in any way. The beekeeper cardigan, I mean, you've seen all the finished objects from everyone else. Like, it's a good pattern. I just have no idea what I'm doing. It was my first cardigan. I put way too many stitches on the neckline. Like, way too many. So it hangs really low and it droops and it makes the whole garment not fit correctly. But I came to the sweater doctors this morning and got some advice. And I'm going to rip it out. And I think we decided, remove like 44 stitches. Like, that's how many extra I have.
Got about 34 stitches. Yeah.
Yeah, I think then it just skipping a couple when you pick it up, it'll make a big difference. And then it'll pull it up and it'll sit exactly right for you.
Right. Yeah, because once you pulled it up to where it was supposed to be, it actually
it all fit perfect.
Yeah, it fits perfectly. That's just the neckline.
And go down a needle size, even if it's not recommended in the pattern.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, I think
it's my phone. I think it's going
because we started late.
I made sure to silence mine this time so we didn't have
mine too.
So, but I am working on the sleeve, and I did switch out for my one of my new ChiaoGoo needles, and it's going so much faster. Like, the difference between the bamboo and the metal, huge difference, and it's so fun. I don't think I'll ever get tired of knitting with these. So.
I don't think you
realize. I think it'll be a good keeper set for a while.
I think so. I think you're going to love it.
So anyway, yeah. Most of the way done. I tried so hard to get it done so I could actually wear it today, but I'd rather have it done correctly than just rush through and finish it. So
good choice. I like that.
I'll be patient, but soon. Definitely by the next podcast.
Okay,
it'll be done.
So on that note, I also tried to
show
get
this too.
Yeah.
Because
oh my gosh, show this.
Okay, so this, if I can turn it the right way, is this beautiful little chocolate cake. And Kayla made that from Whips on Sticks. And it's so, her charms, you guys, are so beautiful. And they're so well made. They're so light. And they don't drag your knitting down at all. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what you do differently. But
I don't know either. But thank
it's great.
you.
And it doesn't snag or anything.
On the podcast.
So.
Well, and that's the other thing. Like, sometimes the little things come out, you know, of your and mine has not come out.
I stress test them all. I yank on them because...
See, that's huge.
I knit around toddlers a lot, so I need to know that they're not going to get it off and choke on
That's
it.
a big deal.
Good
because
idea.
I have purchased charms, you know, from other charm makers in the past, and the charm is so heavy or it's not properly secured and it falls off, and then I can't ever get it back in.
Yeah.
And it's super frustrating.
Because some of the big ones are really beautiful, but then, you know, the size and everything, they weigh down, especially on socks or something.
It's super frustrating.
But I love that one, so.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys like it.
Okay, so on Kayla's note of, like, sweater mishaps.
Oh, God.
So I got the Caitlin Hunter sweater going, and I love it. The fit is great. I started on the sleeve and everything.
The yoke is beautiful.
The yoke is beautiful.
It's so pretty.
It's going to be such a warm sweater. Okay? However, this thing is, like, super short. I spent, like, 3 days binding this thing off based on, like, the length that it was supposed to be, and either I can't measure, which is a very real possibility. Like, that's, I'm not going to put that past myself. That's a pretty big difference,
though. I don't think it's you.
But it is too short. So I have to now rip out the entire band.
It's so pretty. It is too
But when
short.
it's all finished,
it'll be perfect. It'll be worth going
and you'll
back.
be happy with it.
I wanted to wear this, too, today. But then I got ticked. And I threw it in a corner because I'm like, meh.
I was kind of hoping
You were in timeout.
Surprise everyone and have my weekender done, because that would have been crazy, but...
So next podcast, guys.
We're going to have so many.
We're going to have all
the finished objects next time, next month.
So I'll just join in on your mishap.
Sweater mishap.
So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this problem. I knit the Tenya by Caitlin Hunter, and I love that pattern, and I love the sweater, and I was so excited, but my gauge was right on. I chose to knit the medium based on the upper arm circumference, and I shouldn't have knit the medium. I'm not a medium, and it has some positive ease in it, and I can't remember, like 7 to 10 inches or something like that, and it's supposed to be cropped. It's a beautiful sweater, but the medium, you guys, is ridiculous because it's too big for me. And I knit it out of my yarn, the Sarahcraft Everyday Fingering, and this is the Modern Romance colorway, and it's this really pretty mauve
I want it
color.
So bad.
Thank you. I love it. You should see. Did you see Lucy's shawl? She knit out of it. Oh my God! It is stunning lace shawl that Lucy that we know knit, and you will see it.
She's like Lucci Lucy.
Yeah, she posted
Lucy
it on Ravelry, and I shared it on Instagram.
It's beautiful,
and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So anyway, I'm going to rip this out and reknit. I think the extra small. Because
that's a lot of positivity.
It's way too big.
Huge amount.
And what if it grows when I block it? Oh, anyway.
We could both fit in it right now. Like, let's just be truthfully honest. Like, I put that sucker on, and like it could easily go around us.
So yeah,
it's like a timeout sweater.
It is. So it's been sitting there. It's gonna get ripped out.
Have you seen those?
Yes.
Sorry.
It's gonna get ripped out and reknit because I definitely want it. My plan is that in the Maritimo, which Caitlin did she's doing a series of tops based on cities in Italy that she wants to wear them in. Well, my family and I, my husband, our kids, and my parents and my brother are all going to Italy next June, and for a couple of weeks. And we're going to be mostly in Florence, and I really want to have both of those tops because I think it would be fun, but also because the weather would be great at that time.
I'm going to pack myself in her suitcase.
Seriously.
So I'm going to, in between all the knitting.
Friend.
She keeps me sane on the plane.
I love that.
So I'm going to reknit it.
That's
so I have to just rip it out, which I don't want to do. But I'm going to do the extra small and go down a needle size. So my gauge will not be the same, but it will then fit properly.
Yeah.
And then even, because I do still want it to be a little roomy, but.
I want to knit it too.
Just not quite that.
Not that
roomy.
roomy.
Not that roomy.
That's pretty roomy.
She doesn't need a timeout best friend sweater.
Yeah. What else? You guys, I have so many things I'm working on. What else are you working on?
I brought 2 more sweaters.
I brought the next one. I'm going to cast on.
Can you just finish my sweaters for me? You just go through them so quickly.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to show you. I'm going to show you an old sweater before I show you a new sweater. Does that work?
Sure.
You should see this mess that's down here because I've
We're surrounded by knitting.
Like she can't even get up right now. Like her feet are bare.
There's no going
going
to the bathroom.
I'm sorry, Vanessa. You can't go shopping.
You cannot.
Your mother.
Not happening. Okay. I don't remember if I think I had the body done last time of my Zweig, but I've made some progress on my sleeve. And so I just wanted to show you my progress because I'm so proud of it.
It's so beautiful. It makes me want to pick mine up. I haven't picked mine up since we podcast. Showed it and then it went away.
I want to wear this so badly. I want to wear all of Caitlin Hunter's projects, projects, all of her sweaters.
Yeah, I want to knit everything. Well, I think I am knitting all of her patterns.
I think I am too.
Slowly working my way
through all of them. Okay, this is what it looks like.
I'm here.
So,
So
I can't wait for this FO. So this is longer.
It's perfect.
But I think it fits perfect.
See, I can't decide if I'm
love
going
it.
to do a Zweig or if I'm going to do the Sapila next. Like I look at this and I say, I need this right now.
I love this. I think this is.
I want to do the Sapila
feels
too,
kind
but
of really
I'm
funny
work on
right
my
now.
Zweig.
Like this is what it would look like short sleeve. This is what it would look like.
Which is funny because I love this sweater and I feel like a lot of her sweaters
Just
you
leave
could
it
do
like that.
short
Just
or long
please.
sleeve, but I don't like this one as short sleeve for some
I
reason.
don't. I think this is not meant
know
to be
why.
short sleeve, but I do think that you could get away with 3/4. I don't mind this, but I'm gonna do full sleeves. I'm gonna do my full sleeves. Like it's probably gonna stop right here, and then I'm gonna do the ribbing because I don't like when my sweaters go past my hands, and I don't like when they get floppy.
I don't like when they get
And
floppy
like
either.
if you're doing something and like wiping off the counter and your sweater drags and all the junk. No.
Did either of you ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm with Larry David?
No. Yes.
Okay. Does anybody else remember the sleeve thing?
Yes.
When he had his blood taken and then he had the sleeve. Okay. That's how I am too. But I like a long sleeve because I'm always cold. Unless I'm having a hot flash. Which happened all too much last weekend.
It's the hair. It's always the hair.
Friends help friends straighten their hair.
So, yeah.
Okay, I have one more sweater to show. And then I can be done with sweaters unless you guys want to go. You guys should go and then I'm going to show a sweater.
Okay. You want me to go?
Yeah.
All right. I cast on a new project. So for
Love it.
for my birthday. So this okay, well I'll show you the one that's getting ripped out. This was the one I had knit a long time ago, this sock. But I tried doing a toe up, which I hate, and I can't do the I can't do the bind off right, and so I really hate it. And they're a Larry David thing here, and this is a problem. So they're getting ripped out. So I started a new one, and so I'm there, my little leaf. This is the Cozy Knitter on my horrible ripped up band. I'm sorry, Christina, but let's see. The Cozy Knitter. Canadian. Yay. And the colorway is called It's My Birthday. And then yes, I do have it. Okay, and then the blue, which I'll show the old one, but the blue that's the toe and the heel and cuff, that is Maui Yarns in Surfer Boy Blue. And that was gifted to me.
Never used Maui yarns.
I had never heard of it, but my friend Barb went to Hawaii and came back with some beautiful hand-dyed yarn from there. So I'm knitting a little sock, and I'm not following a pattern. Just cast on 64 and stockinette. I'll do a heel flap and gusset because that's what I like. And I'm doing double points, which I haven't done in a long time.
I love DPNs.
So
It's kind of refreshing. I've done that. Like you just.
They're kind of fiddly when you haven't used them in a long time, but they're all right. So these are my Karbonz. What am I using? A 0 thing. So anyway, they're just a little purse project.
It makes me
It's
think
nice.
of like the balloons from Dr. Seuss. like balloon ride or whatever. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I like them. That's cute.
I agree. Yes. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And then everything else is blankets.
I don't even know if that's you or me.
It's so I can see if it's my children.
What else are you
keep
working
going.
on?
Oh, so okay. I'm again vanilla sock. They're a great on the go project. Like I always nowadays, I always have at least one vanilla sock going. Right now, I have two. But this one, I've been venturing into self-striping yarns.
So exciting.
Which I have a whole new appreciation for dyers who do this on a regular basis. I don't know, like it's just there's so much more work. Like the outcome is worth it. But this might be like just a holiday thing, like Halloween, Christmas, whichever. But this is my Halloween skinny stripes.
I love this
and
so
it's
much.
got
They're
purple,
so cool.
black, like a neon green, and an orange.
I don't know if the neon green is showing up, but it's
I don't
amazing.
think so.
No, it's so pretty.
But yeah, so that's been fun. And I actually do have a couple of these in the shop right now. But this one I tried to wrap up like a gobstopper.
It's my favorite.
The ones in the shop come in hanks because this takes a really long time.
That is a lot of work. Oh my god, Nomadic Yarn does that with all of hers, and I think Scrumptious Pearl does too.
Oh my
and
goodness.
oh my god,
I think
that
they
takes
must
forever.
have like little helpers.
There's
a bunch of little
something because it's pretty time
have a lot of
consuming.
incentive to continue to help.
Like
because
I think
that's
this
a lot of
took,
work.
I would say over an hour for me to get. Yeah, I could be slow, so don't that could just be me.
I did that on this only because I ripped out the sock, so I did it, and not going to do it again. I don't like doing it. I love knitting from it because it's fun to watch, but
right.
That's the extent.
And I've got the ball is in my little ball bag here from Knit for Brains that I got in a recent exchange I did, and it was so cute. I got that, and then I got this adorable project bag.
Oh, that's so
here,
cute.
And I'm trying to find. What does that say? Loud Hollow?
Oh, Toad Hollow.
Toad Hollow. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram.
Do you? Okay.
Or them.
Sorry. It's Toad
They
Hollow.
do yarn and bags, and they're really
this
cool
is a nice,
stuff.
like, shawl size, I think. Like, it's pretty big. There's
That
a lot
could
of room
actually
in here.
fit a sweater.
Yeah.
Not
for
the
a little
nice
while.
sweaters, but
For a little while,
the
yeah.
Beginning.
Like
Yeah,
a fingering
sure.
weight one? Probably
Yeah.
not a DK worsted one, but
Right.
fingering weight one, yeah.
But I love it. So these are my new bags. Love them.
Very nice. What are you knitting away
Okay, so I changed projects to work on. 'Cause I needed to. Okay, so I'm trying to finish up sock number 2.
Do you want it on a blocker?
Of my Knit Circus socks. I did a club forever ago, and it was called from Knit Circus Yarns, and this is the Girls Just Want to Have Fun colorway.
And
it's a gradient.
Look at that.
So
Yeah,
pretty.
Dark gray and pink, and then it gradiates down into like this creamy color. So I had one
Very
done,
pretty.
and
I like that rib.
so it's just I'm going to write up a free pattern because I kind of love it. I've been putting this on everything. It's like a 6x2 ribbing, and so it's nothing fancy, but I really love it. I love it on. It gives just enough stretch to kind of keep your socks up.
Right,
So it's
which
like
is
my
the
new
problem.
vanilla. It's like, I feel like it's my new vanilla.
I think I want to do that because sometimes I get bored of vanilla. Like it's so nice to just go, but
Yeah.
then sometimes it's knitting.
And
Yeah.
knitting,
this
and knitting.
color pattern is
Yeah.
inspiring me now that I've
I
been
love
dabbling.
it.
Like,
I love it so much.
whole
So I'm finally through the heel and everything, and I'm just working on the foot of sock number 2, and I really wanted to have these done for today too, but I didn't get to it. I'm kind of uninspired by socks at the moment. Like, it sounds really funny, but like I'm going through like
Me
a
too.
little bit of a slump. I'm feeling it too.
I just
don't know.
want to
was
knit
really
on sweaters.
Yeah, I was really happy to have those socks done. I love the waiting for Henry socks. I love them, and I want to wear them, but I don't want to knit on them. And it's when I get to the colorwork part, I'm sure that will change.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's twisted ribbing right now, and that always takes a long time. But all I want to do is knit sweaters.
Me too.
I have everything set aside. I'm ready. We're doing another cal that will start the first day of fall. We mentioned it before. It's a Colorwork
September.
sweater cal. And so September 21st, I think. And
I need to
my
have
yarn
some
for that.
stuff done. I'm
I
going
need
to
to
try and
get
get all of
decide
these
when
sweaters
I'm going to
done.
knit for it. I have no idea. I need to get on it because it's going to be here before we know it.
Coming up.
Let's get my yarn.
3 of my 4 sweaters that I have on the needles
Sorry, you have a
need to
sweater
be
problem.
need to be done before then because I'm going to cast on Guthrie. And I didn't bring the yarn because I couldn't fit it all in. All my
you
junk.
brought a lot.
So
I'm trying to finish my Sunset Highway.
gosh, I love this so
I
much.
love it so much.
Before I start. So I'm trying to finish my Beekeeper, which really shouldn't take that long. It's not a long knit. I just haven't had a lot of knitting time lately.
Yeah. It's going to
Oh,
fly.
you've
This
been
guy,
busy.
I have been on like main body island, whatever you call it, forever. I just the other day was able to put like 3 inches on it maybe, but at some point this will be
so
done.
pretty.
It's beautiful.
I love the colors.
your color combo.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. This is my Limpet colorway and Conch and Rapunzel, and then this is just, I don't even think it has a name, just basic solid black yarn that I use for contrast.
It's so pretty.
Someday, this is like my forever whip. It just seems to just be taking forever and ever and ever.
Sometimes you have those though, and I think it's okay.
Like it's very relaxing when I'm doing it because this is just stockinette.
Yeah.
I think I still need like another 5 inches, which really I guess shouldn't take that long. But I don't know. I have like a mental block with this sweater. I just get I get bored. Like I just don't want to.
I got bored on the body
do
too.
it.
That was why I ended up my Sunset Highway. I loved it, but that's why I ended up doing a short sleeve.
Because you were done.
I was
Oh,
done
and
with
this is a project bag that my mommy made me for an early birthday present. I don't remember
love
if I showed it last time or
You
not.
did, and I love it.
It's
Yeah.
still one of my favorites though.
If you can't
So
find it when
pretty.
you get home,
check Sarah's house.
I'm coming back.
She
Might be
stashed
here. No, I
it
love
somewhere.
might be here. We've been on a blanket craze. Well, you and I have, because we're crazy, and we're casting on everything. So, should we show some of
We
our
should.
blankets?
Let me really quick show this last sweater.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh my gosh,
I
you
forgot
guys.
sweater.
I do have a
One
sweater
more
problem.
sweater.
I do. Okay, this one's a test knit though, and I'm allowed to show it.
Oh, good.
It's beautiful.
This
It's
yarn.
from Tristan from Dragon Horde Yarns. She's designing a sweater, and she said we can totally talk about it, show it, post pictures and everything. And I'm knitting the extra small, and I'm going to be doing it for my youngest daughter, Caitlin. So I'm using Madeline Tosh yarns. I don't remember the color. I'll put it in show notes because I don't think I brought a band, and I didn't bring the extra colors with me. Anyways, it looks like saltwater taffy,
It's so pretty.
but
So cute.
this is what it looks
the
like
texture
so far.
on that.
It's so pretty.
I'm loving it. So I have a long ways to go. I'm about halfway through the body. And we're supposed to have it done like September 1st or something like that. In my defense, I got my yarn super late.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Not
It
your
was a mess.
fault.
I got the first batch of yarn that I ordered. It came the wrong color. And then that really just made me angry. And I had to order more yarn, and they didn't have any of the colors that I was wanting, so I ordered from a different shop, and that's when it all just changed. I was like, that's it. I have no time to make this sweater. Like, you just gotta pick quick. And so Caitlin was like, I really want a light peach and mint colored sweater. Well, you can't
That's
get more
perfect.
light peach and mint than
No,
this.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's so pretty.
Yeah, you might not be able to. Actually, it looks pretty true to color right there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's been my whip at lunch. So when I'm at work, and actually when we went to the trunk show,
Yeah,
I just
flying
cast it on
through while I
basically.
was driving. Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
good.
I got the
You're
bottom
like the
done,
fastest sweater knitter I know. So if anybody can do it, you can.
We're gonna
We
hope.
believe in you.
and we're gonna hope. So
I think Kay from Crazy Sock Lady is also doing that sweater because
Yeah.
I think she had a post this morning.
So I'm gonna hope to get the body done this weekend. Like I'm gonna try and plug away through and just get the body done. But that's my only last whip. That's my last whip. Minus blankets.
Except for the blankets. Okay, so I'll show my new blanket. So I was inspired by Kemper from Junk Yarn. And she's doing a log cabin blanket, which I've wanted to do for a long time. But my son wanted one in all dark colors, which I hate knitting with dark colors. But he wanted black and maroon and forest green and navy and charcoal. And I was just not looking forward to knitting it. And then he changed his mind and said, I don't know if I really want that. So then I saw Kemper.
You're not getting it then.
I was like, I am not starting that. So I saw Kemper, and she's using all indie dyed yarn, and I thought, well, that's really fun. So I'm not going to use only my yarn. I'm going to use all indie dyer yarn, because I think I love knitting with my own yarn, but there's so many other dyers that I love their yarn, and all of us do something different, and I don't think that we should only use our own yarn, because I think, I mean, we were inspired to get into this business and to do this because of other dyers, and so I want to support others. So I started a log cabin blanket,
So
and let's see. Okay. This is from Very Pink by Stacey Perry. So there it is. And so you do little blocks, and then there's a border.
See, now you know we need to make this too, right?
Oh my gosh.
So Kemper's doing DK weight yarn, and then she's using a size 6. So what I'm doing is I'm holding fingering weight double and using a size 6. And this is where I am so far. So this, let's see, this one is Orange Jellyfish Dream in Indian Corn. This is some of the same as my Rose City Rollers. This is Peepaloo Fields and Hey Girl. And then this square is some random thing I was playing with from my yarn, and I can't repeat it, sorry. It was a mistake.
But I love that mistake.
And I only did a mini in that mistake, so that's what I have. So I'm doing that and using my Chow Goose on a 6, and I'm keeping it in this bag.
Oh my god.
Which was custom made for me from, I'll show you her card. Here it is. Beach Dreams bags. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry. And she is on Instagram. She's on Etsy for her shop for Beach Dreams with an S bags. And then she is on Instagram as like Leany Designs. I think the same as inside her bag. She changed her handle and I just can't remember, but that's the lining. And
I love
it's a really well made
bright
bag.
surprise lining. Like
Me
that
too.
always gets me.
But this is just gorgeous fabric.
Her bags are really well made, and she and I have been going back and forth on Instagram for a while, and I requested a custom bag, and I told her kind of the print I wanted and everything. Yeah. And so she found this, and I said, I like the little florals inside, so something that matches. And so she picked this, and so that's how they I love it. So I love that. So you should check her shop out.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Kale.
Okay, let's see it. Okay, so I have just been knitting on a Cozy Memories blanket, or starting one. I haven't given it much love. As you can see, I just started picking up this blue that was left over Bear Hug fibers in Sapphire from my first pair of police box socks. So I've got 2 squares.
Love it.
That's that. This was actually the very first yarn that I ever dyed, and I dyed it with Kool-Aid.
Nice.
And it was also my first pair of socks that I ever knit. So this just had to be like spot number 1.
Yeah.
I ended up giving those to my mom. So it's kind of, that one holds a very special place in my heart. Like, just because it was
started your journey.
Yeah, like this whole thing. I can't even. And then this, I think, was from my first pair of 2 at a time socks. And I believe this is just like a red heart and soul self-striping that they had. I just had it in stash. You know, like whenever people are getting rid of a bunch of yarn, they're like, here, do you want this box of yarn? And it was tucked away in there. I'm like, well, I could get some use out of that.
Sure. It's pretty.
So
It's so fun. I have a Cozy Memories, but it's going to become a doll blanket because I lost steam on it. I don't know why.
Yeah, I feel like if I can stick with it and, you know, get it done. I like the drape of it. Like,
it's a good
I feel
drape.
like it'll be really, really pretty when it's all done someday. This is the longest of long-term whips.
Right. That's how I feel. That's how all blankets, I think,
I've been collecting remnants of other things to add, like, a square in. I've got this Ziploc bag.
I think that's
other
perfect.
things.
I think that's the way it has to go, though.
And then I just saved, this is actually, I still have this left from that Kool-Aid yarn.
You're going to put it in it again.
I don't know. I haven't decided what to do with it because I don't really, it's not the same base. Like, I'm kind of picky about trying to keep similar bases. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would use it in a colorwork project is where I was going with that, you know, because it's so different.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
We'll just have to sock it away.
Maybe it'll just be decoration. I have this jar in my office that has, like, yarn balls in it.
There you go. That would work.
Just have to sock it away. That was really a funny pun. Sock yarn. Anyway.
I didn't even mean it that way.
I didn't even notice.
God. I didn't mean it that way, but that's perfect. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That just made me laugh. Okay, I got 4 more stitches. Okay. I have a crochet granny square or granny stripe blanket, and I didn't bring that one.
Oh, I brought mine.
Because I brought too many things already. Like, I could not fit everything in.
Sarah moved in.
I moved in for just a moment. But I did bring this one because I intended to pick it up and rip it all out because I wanted to do the log cabin blanket. And then I just kind of was like, well, I kind of like knitting on it. So I started knitting on it again, which is fun.
That was really funny when you sent that message. Like, I'm going to rip this out. Nope, I started knitting it again.
Okay, I'm making the Hue Shift Afghan, and I started, so this bottom part you can see is what it kind of transitions to, okay? And I got tired of trying to look at the ball bands and to remember, like, which ones, because you have to label them A, B, C, D, whatever. And the idea is to make these 4 blocks and then rotate some of them and then, like, seam it together, and I'm too lazy. So it's not getting rotated. I'm not knitting 4 blocks. I'm just making one big shift. So I had, like, all these blue ones, like 8 4x4 block done. And then I decided, well, I'm going to start working on some more. So I picked up this side and I started adding all the colors on this side. And then I started filling it in. So, like, this is the last color. So it'll shift, like, yeah. So it'll shift like that all the way. So how this shifts, it'll shift like that, but with adding these darker colors.
So
does that
cool.
make sense?
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Totally.
So this, I've decided, is going to be my dad's Christmas present. So
it's so nice.
I'm going to get this done.
I love it. What yarn is that?
This is Cascade 220. This is what I'm going to be using for the border. It's just Cascade 220 superwash. So
affordable, and I like their yarn. Their yarn is really nice.
So
and sort of local.
Yeah, exactly. I'm loving it. So it's because you have to stripe or whatever, and you kind of have to pay attention. It is a little more time consuming than just a regular mitered square blanket, but it's not bad. No. And like I feel like now that I've got this part figured out with the colors, then now I can line it all up. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, I know that this stripe is all going to be this sandy color. So it's going to be sandy with this light blue is going to be the next square, because this whole stripe is the blue, so they meet. And then this one is this, I guess, like a purple.
See, but
oh yeah. Well, you know, you get the idea.
It's beautiful.
It's going to be great. We need the film crew that can like zoom down.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah, so that's,
oh my goodness,
that's my blanket.
So one of my other blankets, so my Cozy Memories is going to be squared off and made into a doll blanket for my daughter. This is my granny stripe, which, okay, this is not a fancy project bag, okay? This is when we bought sheets, and they came in a bag, and so it's a Serena and Lily bag, though. And all my little things, though. My little pins. And then I made some magic cakes, so there are a million different yarns. It feels like they're all different. I don't know who most. Well, I know who they are, but not like to tell everybody. So I'm doing just a granny stripe. I'm gonna drop that. And I'm using an E, which is a 3.5 millimeter hook. This is my first crochet project ever. So I chose to do, a king size throw because
that's what we do.
That's what you do.
Do you want me to hold up?
So I'm doing a king size also, which makes me laugh.
It's ridiculous. So what I'm going to do though is I decided instead of it being this way, which it was supposed to be, because I actually started making a queen size. Then we bought a new bed and we bought a king size. So I thought, I'm just going to keep going and put a border on it. Then I went, no, I will never put this in my room because I love it, but it's so bright that's crazy. So now I'm going to have it going this way and make it wide enough to fit the kids and I under, or my husband and the kids or whatever, while we're watching TV.
I think it's
So.
perfect.
I love it.
And it has my cheeseburger because it's ridiculous and I love it. And that's from Sugar Tots in Canada, of course.
I love her.
Christy, I love your stuff.
I have one of her bags. I didn't even show off my bags.
I just
She's
want to
awesome.
say, like, it's got a sesame bun. I'm going to pretend it's a gluten-free bun because I'm celiac. But I
love it.
I love it. So anyway, so that's my blanket. It doesn't get that much love because I'm interested in sweaters, but I will work on it.
Well, I love that. And I was curious as to how a granny stripe would feel with fingering weight yarn. Because I've done them with worsted weight. But I've never... No, I like that. It's nice and
like
light.
it.
It's light. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like the summer blanket.
Yeah.
Like summer
Like the summer
evenings.
transitioning into winter, like a good one,
Yeah.
and then you need the heavier one.
Like this
Yeah.
might be the one
This
we
is why
take
we
when we're
all
camping or like,
did all the
I don't
blankets.
know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's
so
all
that's
blankets.
that one.
So I brought planning for the next blanket because I'm an insane person. I bought this online. I'm so excited about it.
It is adorable. I wouldn't even want to take it out.
It's so cute.
Okay, that was my hairdresser. She's so sweet. She's sending me a text message. Okay, I'll read it later. Okay, so I found this yarn
Oh my god. It's
So-
such a cute package.
Packaging goals right there.
right here. This should be packaging goals.
Oh my gosh.
Like, if I... Okay.
Camera's
Up.
yeah.
Is that better?
I keep
can't
forgetting. I
see.
keep thinking the screen is, but no, it's
Okay.
yeah. No, that's
There we
good.
go. This is Sheepies or Sheepjees. I don't know. Stone washed. It's a cotton blend. Let's see. It's a cotton acrylic blend. 78% cotton, 22% acrylic, and there are these are all little 10-gram balls.
So
Okay.
cute.
This thing was so affordable, it's not even funny. I bought it off of Webs. They had there are 3 different kits. You can do the stoned one. You can do the brighter one that has a lot more primary colors. That glare is probably driving everybody nuts. There we go. I won't move. Then there won't be a glare. And then there was one that I want to get that has both the stoned and the other one that has 100 skeins. This one just has the 50. Just. So I am going to be making this little pinwheel. No, that's not right. Octagon.
Oh yeah.
It's crocheted. So I've never made like a crochet in the round thingy before.
It's
So
easy.
I'm really excited about it.
Do you want me to put
But
this to the side?
sure. Let me pull it up so you guys can see
And then I'll
it.
just put
I
it
would
in
like
with my
frame
stash.
that. Like do like a shadow box of like yarn and
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
It makes me like want to not break into it, but I have to break into it because I really want this FO.
Right.
Like, and I'm gonna have to buy another one of those, I think, because I don't think I'm gonna have enough to make the size that I want on it. But it's crochet, but it's fine. It's just gonna be just fine. So let me just pull this up. It's called the Happy Little Tree Blanket. Let's see if I can pull it up. Bear with me, friends. I love it because it has like, there are these flower stitches. It looks like that.
It's so cute. That's gonna
love
be
the
probably really
texture.
fun to make.
Okay. And
Does it
you're
all
like,
seam together?
yes.
Oh my god.
But you build off of it.
oh
Or something, I think. Maybe you don't. No, it's all seamed.
yeah. I was gonna say with crochet it's a little bit
Yikes.
harder. It's not like with knitting where you can.
Yeah.
I mean you can.
It's
hate
all seamed.
seaming.
It depends on the
Okay,
pattern.
but I downloaded on Facebook, and I'll share it when I get to that point, and we'll see if it's really good or not, a tutorial on how to crochet seam that's like seamless. It's like the mattress stitch for crochet. Yep.
That would have helped so many times.
I am so excited about all of these
That's
things.
awesome.
So that's my planning.
And it's
And
gonna
I'm
go
only-
quickly because crochet is so much faster
Yeah.
than knitting.
You'll probably get stuck on it.
I'm gonna.
Although finish your sweaters first.
So yeah, that's the key. Like I've got to like, I gotta rein it in somewhere. Like I have so many things.
Oh
I'm
my
like, ooh,
goodness.
squirrel.
Doing
Like
too
what am I gonna
much.
work on?
And how many things were we planning? Because, okay, so the drive from Spokane to Seattle, you have lots of time to plan projects.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. We have a lot of plans.
There's like 12. That I'm like, we need to cast this on and this one, and then ooh, speaking of that, let's do this.
Oh, you're giving me
Yeah,
heart palpitations.
I was
Seriously.
like, oh,
You know what? I have to
Too much
be
stuff.
like a process knitter because I'm slower, so I have to like enjoy it. Like, do you feel like you're a project or process?
I think I'm both.
I'm both. But if I have to enjoy it to keep working on it. And as soon as I don't enjoy it, it gets put away, maybe indefinitely or whatever. But
at least
it's always because I need the thing, not just because I want to knit the item. Like it's because I want the thing to be done, but I have to love every bit of it.
It's the need to satisfy some piece of it. Like if I need to wear it, like I need that in my wardrobe. I really want it. Not like I need it. Like it's like I really need more sweaters in my wardrobe. No, it's I need that particular sweater in my wardrobe on my body right now. And then that I think is more of a product knitting mentality. But then if I hate it, like you said, then I won't knit it. So I feel like that's the process piece of it. But I have certain projects that are just strictly for process. Like my granny stripe blanket. It's just the process of crocheting that little stripe. And I absolutely love it.
It's
and
like
it just,
therapy, you know, certain projects. Just
it's like
the repetition.
Calls
that one's
for warm tea.
fun to do because it's really a different thing for me. But I have to be in the mood. Oh, I can't wait for fall.
It's gonna happen.
Fall and the
it's
fires in the
September
fireplace
already.
and pumpkin spice lattes. And for those of you who don't like it, just some other hot drink.
You need to include the pumpkin spice latte recipe. Like in show notes.
Okay, so we'll include the link, but Opera Joe from Stitch in the High Notes did a little YouTube video. She has an espresso machine, which is what I also have, and she did a pumpkin spice latte thing, and it's a little bit healthier and lighter than Starbucks, which I still love the Starbucks one, but it is very strong and very sweet, and sometimes I can't do that sometimes. So then I really like the one she did. It's like maple syrup and a little bit of real pumpkin, and it's so ridiculously good.
So good.
So I will I'll send the link and we'll put it in the show notes, which will be below and on Ravelry again.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
So do you have more, or should we go into other?
I know we've got colorways of the month, and then at some point we've got to show off the new giveaway.
Yeah, and we're going long today. So okay,
a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me show real quick. So we have another. We've mentioned the Cal coming up for Colorwork sweaters. So that'll start first day of fall. And I have been hoarding the yarn since Christmas because I got that also for Christmas. So, and because I love Caitlin Hunter. Caitlin, I'm going to do the Birkin and I'm so excited. And I'm going to do long sleeves because I'm always cold in the winter. So I'm going to do that. So I got Brooklyn Tweed Loft. So my main color is Snowbound, which is a light gray. That's pretty
Making my decision
accurate.
harder.
And then my contrasting colors, let's see, we have Tent, which is kind of a bright olivey. I don't know how to get that to be a better color, but and then Thistle, which is a deep plum. I feel like I can't get the colors right, but and then this one is Camper.
I love that color.
Oh, so pretty. And then also Bale. So those will be, that's for the color work. If I
Don't you just want to like squeeze all of them together?
Can't do it.
Like,
Wrong way.
Hug them.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. So that's going to be my Birkin. I can't wait. And that will run probably, I'm thinking, we haven't really said anything, but first day of winter.
I
So
think
that's a couple of months.
So.
And
I
maybe
think that's
everybody
perfect.
can finish a sweater in a couple of months.
I think that's perfect.
I will make it my goal.
My weekender will be done before I
Right now I want to finish the sweaters I have before this one starts.
I have that as my plan too.
Yeah.
Well, we need to like cheer each other on.
Yes.
Right.
Get it all done.
Well, my problem is just finding the time to knit right now because I've got there's a lot of personal things going on, and it's construction season in my house, so you know, summertime means a lot of work.
There's going to be a lot more construction going on. My husband changed positions at his company, and he's home more, but he's also then going to have more time to do some of the stuff we want to finish. So it's going to be construction inside here a little bit. Him, not me. I can't help. I can provide the beer and the food.
Hey,
go get the.
I will help if you provide beer and food. Just saying.
I will leave a trail of beer and food from Skokie to my door.
So,
I'll bring the beer.
There you go.
There we go.
So, and then we also have another giveaway from this episode. Well, that will be this one. So, I don't know what the prompt will be. I was thinking...
Let's go off of what is your favorite fall drink? Because,
okay.
like, we've just been talking about pumpkin spice lattes. Like, maybe what's your favorite go-to?
So comment below.
Are you guys okay with that?
What's your favorite thing to drink in the fall?
Well, any coffee all the time, but I do look forward to the pumpkin spice latte.
Do you love it too, Sarah?
I like it mixed. I like when they bring out the eggnog, and then you can mix the pumpkin spice latte and the eggnog, so I do half and half. It's like,
I just tried eggnog for the first time in my life.
Shut the front door.
Last
You're joking me.
No, last fall was the first time, and I am addicted. So thank you for bringing that up. I love eggnog.
I love it so much.
See, I don't drink eggnog, but I buy it. My brother and my husband both love it. And Horizon, the organic company, they have a good one.
Yep.
And Trader Joe's has a really good one. So if you're lucky enough to be able to get either of those, you should try them because they are kind of, well, they're snobby, and then they add alcohol to them usually.
Okay, I was going to say, like, I grew up with, like, the grown-up eggnog.
Snobby about the eggnog, like, not in general.
Where, like, my grandpa, like, eggnog. Okay, so eggnog is, like, a Christmas tradition in our family. Mm-hmm. And so, like, my grandpa was the one in charge of it for many years, but he passed a few years ago. And so no one has exactly taken over the tradition yet. My dad kind of tried to, but he wasn't as good. But my grandpa would basically mix all the alcohol in it into the blender and mix it up. But you knew that you needed to get in on the first batch because all of the batches after just progressively got stronger.
Oh, no.
And, like, one year he ended up, like, my grandpa fell into our Christmas tree. Like, so.
I love your grandpa.
He was so sweet. Yeah, so eggnog is, like, a big deal at our house.
Do you make homemade eggnog? Or
that's the best part. Like, they would say it was homemade because they'd add the alcohol into it.
Really?
No.
I know there's good recipes for it. Like Owen Brown and stuff. He did a good video on the Food Network for making homemade, but I just, it's not my
I might
thing.
have to try making homemade this year.
Yeah.
Like, I just got a taste of it last year, and I'm super into it.
Oh, yeah. Eggnog.
Now I know what the fuss is about.
Yeah.
It always sounded disgusting to me. I was like, no, what?
Yeah. I don't like it straight. I do have to cut it. So, like, not always with alcohol.
It's just...
But, like, with other things. Yeah.
So, so you comment below here on YouTube what your favorite fall drink is, what you're most looking forward to, and then we have
here, I'll let
prize.
you.
So, we have, this is one of my mini skeins, and this is the, it's kind of blown out. This is the Soul Robber colorway, and this color, so this is inspired by The Nightmare Before Christmas, but the video game from PlayStation, which was kind of old, dating myself.
I love that.
So there's the background in all of it is Halloween Town, and Jack is going through town, and he has this green, like bright green fluorescent sort of like lasso that he gets all the bad guys with. And then you can see some of there's like purple and gray and all. So that's what this is based on. So it's called Soul Robber. And I still have one skein of this in the shop, and then the other skein that is left is at a little nitty. So if you're interested in this colorway, there is some of it.
That is fantastic.
But I don't know if I'll be repeating it because it was kind of tricky.
This is so funny. Does Leanne love that game?
Well, our PlayStation doesn't really work that great. It's a hard game. It's actually a really hard game. But Dustin was really good at it. And so before we had kids, we would play video games and stuff sometimes. Yeah. And that was one of the ones that I was like, we need this because I love Nightmare Before Christmas. So anyway, that's
so
what that's
cool. I didn't even know they had a game. Like,
it's fun.
It's really amazing. Oh my goodness. And then we also received a project bag, Halloween themed, to give away from Fate's Thread.
I really want that bag.
I don't know if I can get it to.
Very nice. Make you feel like.
I'll put it in the show notes in case it's not showing up. But Fate's Thread, I have gotten multiple bags from her. She always has super high quality. I love her interfacing, like whatever she's using, it's super sturdy. And this is the candy corn bag, and it's got this really cute gray liner in there.
So it looks so well made. It's a really pretty bag.
It's a lovely sock size bag.
My eyes are bad. Is that linen? It is. It's like a heavy cotton linen thing that's on the bottom.
Yeah.
I like it.
I love the contrasting like stitching that she's got. The
perfect.
Orange. So this is up for grabs for the next time.
Yeah. So we'll do that, and then
I'll throw a pattern in there.
Okay.
There'll be a pattern in that.
Okay. And then what else? So we still have the Camp Fiber Girls cal going on in Ravelry. The Colorwork accessory cal is still going on. And we
waiting for Henry socks. For me.
That's what those are for me too.
Yep.
And then we also started a book club thread. So we are, we try to read or listen to. I know I'm hungry too. You can edit that out.
I didn't eat breakfast.
Me either. I was too busy getting the kids ready to go.
My stomach's gurgling too. And
Mine too. And I'm like, I'm right here by the microphone, so you're going to hear how I'm starving. I'm chugging coffee to try to help.
Oh my gosh.
So we try to read or listen to books as much as we can. But, I think a lot of crafters have the same thing where if you only can choose between reading or knitting or crocheting, you pick the knitting or crocheting.
Right.
So, because I can do that while I'm talking to the kids and my husband and watching a show, but I can't read and do those things. So I'm trying to read more at night and download it on my Kindle. And then I've started to be able to do basic, nothing too patterned, but I can do a little bit of knitting while I read. So with that in mind, we started a thread with a list of books. If you have book suggestions, please add them for us. And we just finished Winter People by Jennifer McMahon.
So
See, I want to say it like my name, McMahon, but she has the Mick in front. But I don't know how she McMahon.
McMahon. I don't know.
But it's a fantastic book. If you have not read it, you need to download it right now.
We won't share any spoilers. Maybe in September we'll share spoilers.
Yeah, maybe.
There we go. Yeah, if you guys want to read it and catch up. So suspenseful.
Yes, I've never been drawn. Well, not never. It's been a long time since I've been drawn into a book that quickly. Probably within 10 pages. I was hooked.
I was hooked on the first paragraph. Like I just
Crazy.
picked it up and I was like, "What the heck? I love this."
Yeah,
and I love kind of the creepy.
Yeah, creepy, but not too scary. Because I'm usually reading like late at night and everyone's asleep and it's just me and I'm like, I've got the cover pulled up so that I don't wake my husband with the light. And it's like I'm sitting there trying to read a little and next thing I know it's 12:30 and I'm going, I have to get up. What am I? But I liked it so well that we downloaded another one and it's what. Don't say a word.
Don't breathe a word.
Don't breathe a word.
By the same author.
Yeah.
The book is coming for me. I just bought it.
So I'm barely into it. But
me too. I'm still on the sample portion. I haven't downloaded the paid part.
But I was the same way with the Winter People. I actually listen to the audiobooks because that's how I get my knitting done. Because I have to pick one or the other. I don't think anything's getting done. So like, I use free audiobooks from the library actually, and that's how I've gotten all of these books, and it's so nice. But I would listen at night with headphones on while my husband's sleeping. And I was so scared one night, I was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. And it took me so long to convince myself to get out of bed. Because I'm like, no spoilers, but like the closet.
Yes.
I looked in my closet and I said, nope, not going.
Flashbacks to being a child. I'm
big time.
You.
Like
Yes.
Yeah.
And we don't have closet doors on all of our closets right now. So anyway.
Yeah, it was a big deal. I had to get up and like close mine. I have one of those ones that like, and it was like one of those, funny. I turned the light on before I even,
Is that funny?
I felt like.
Because I like kind of creepy, but I don't like really scary
This was a good
in
creepy,
general,
though.
This was
good creepy.
And so interesting. Anyways, so you should read that.
It. Yeah.
Join in
so good, and you'll know what we're talking about.
Yes, we'll talk more in depth maybe next month.
Yeah,
let's do that. So like that way, if you guys do want to join in, then we'll kind of give you our full review, maybe our favorite parts. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think we should have like a little.
Okay, I like it.
A book club thing.
Do we have any more admin kind of stuff?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think just the.
Okay, so we'll share favorite or big colorway right now, which this one. Is one I will share.
So much.
This is called, what did I call it? Mountain Sunrise. And so there's like a peach and pink and gold and some gray. And this colorway is a special colorway for me because this colorway was inspired by one of my dear friends, and he is battling cancer. And so, so anyway, I have this colorway. He loves the mountains, he and his wife, and they travel out to Colorado and Montana often, and he's always loved the mountains. And he's doing well right now, but
Good.
I made this colorway for him, and I am selling this in my shop with 50% of the proceeds going to MD Anderson in Texas, and that will go to cancer research. So
that is amazing. Such a good cause, and the yarn is gorgeous. So it's not like you're missing out on any, like it's...
Thank you. So this one is the everyday fingering. I have it on a couple different bases, and it's dyed to order, so you can order sweater quantity of it if you're interested, or you can order one of the other bases. But that one will be special. And as
I love it.
For forever, whenever I have this colorway or have the dyed to order section, I will always donate 50% of the proceeds to that. So
That is wonderful.
thank you.
Love it so much.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay.
I need
My
this.
colorway of the month is from the new autumn collection.
On
need it.
80-20.
Oh my god.
I want that on 80-20. Just so you know.
80-20?
Yeah.
I actually don't offer 80-20.
No,
I will give it to you.
Okay. I will do that.
Is that on the 80-15?
This is the 85-15.
That's good too.
This is my Kayla's
That's really
favorite
good, too.
sock base. And it's got like different shades of purple. Like some are a little bit more neon, a little darker.
It's so
and then it's
pretty.
got green, some golden tones.
You have a really good picture of all of your fall colors on Instagram right
gosh.
now.
I do, yeah. So
Yeah.
check out Instagram if you want to see like more like true to color representation. But I'm really proud of this one. This one was one of my favorites, I have to say.
So it's so pretty. And I think
beautiful.
our lighting is better this time. But some of the colors,
bit.
if they're not true, we're working on it, you guys. So I think
trying.
it seems better. Daytime maybe is better, but I think I need a scheme of
perfect
that.
it.
Yeah. I think we need to place
Maybe.
orders, Kayla.
And that jack
Well, I need...
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm...
Okay. Yes.
Is the kit out yet? Can we talk about it?
It is... Oh, the Jacqueline?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, it is
Okay.
out. They actually have some in their shop. I don't have any in my shop.
She collaborated with somebody. Who was it that you did?
Driftwood Farms Yarn and Candle Co. And I think I tried, it was a little blown out. I'm so sorry about the lighting last time, but I think I did show the charm last time.
You
Yeah,
did.
you did. Oh my god.
But
the
they are
most
available
amazing
now.
jack-o'-lantern. Oh my god.
I love
And
it.
the
love it.
colorway, I should have brought it with me. They sent me a skein of the colorway.
That's so cool. I know it's
so
posted
pretty.
on both of
Yeah.
Instagram accounts, yours
Yes.
and theirs.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And also,
amazing.
you guys, if you missed out this year, you will kick yourself. So Kayla,
Yes.
Kayla's amazing. All right, and I'm
packaging.
not just saying that.
Oh,
She
bless
did the Halloween advent calendar, which first of all is a genius idea, but
It was so
we
much
got
fun.
sneak peeks. You guys,
Yeah, these guys
who
got
ordered
to see
this,
almost everything.
oh my god, you are going to be blown away. The packaging is amazing. The colors are incredible. The work that went into it. Next year, you all have to get them because
have
they're
to do it again
it's
next year.
ridiculous.
It was
I want
so
one.
fun.
I'm kicking myself.
I
don't
am
have one.
kicking myself that I don't have one. Like there was a
crazy.
moment that I was like, maybe if I just let her know now.
Yeah, like can
she'll
she
make
still get
me
I know.
one.
I did that too.
Yeah. So
And I was like,
the problem
can
is
she
that I
just
have
do
to
my
do them
packaging?
so early, to make sure I can get them done in time, and the other makers that I work with, make sure they have notice. So
It's crazy. It's so
amazing.
awesome. And when everybody gets them and starts posting pictures, you're gonna have to follow it and look because I want.
I'll
colors.
read
did you
the
make
ones
one
that
for
I've seen.
yourself?
You know what? I didn't. I know.
Crazy.
I know.
It's
I
so
thought about
good.
it. I'm like, but then it wouldn't have been much of a
Did you already
surprise.
package the whole thing?
Yeah,
They're all
it's
out,
all
right?
done. They're actually at their homes already. I did it a little like the shipping was very early, so I'm waiting. Like the wait is just as hard for me as it is for you. So
If you
on
bought
that
one of
note,
these kits,
thank you so much
tag
to everyone
Kayla
who
in
did.
it so we can and
Yeah.
do like a daily opening.
Totally.
Just
Yeah,
so
if
we
you
live
post-
through you.
Well,
'Cause they're
I
crazy.
added a
Your
little
Christmas
card
one
that
is gonna
told
be
them
nuts.
to use a
Amazing.
specific hashtag if they wanted to share. So
Cool.
I'll be checking that checking out that hashtag if you're using it, and I'll be sharing some of those photos on my own Instagram. So.
Cool. Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm so excited for everyone to open it.
You are going to be blown away. I'm not even kidding.
The main one. Oh my gosh.
I am dying for the main one.
I love it so much.
Anyway,
okay, anyways.
So,
well, thank you.
So I think that's everything, and I don't want to go too much longer because we've
already a little long.
We're going long.
I'm actually really proud of us that we didn't take 3 hours because I
with
looked
all
at
of this.
everything.
Yeah, and
Kayla's like, oh god,
you
want me to edit all of that?
You're like, no editing. It all stays in.
We'll do this next time. Yeah, then maybe I'll try it again. Okay.
Totally.
So I think that's everything.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out with us again. And
if you liked,
it's been so fun,
this podcast, please give us a thumbs up. Share this video. Subscribe. That lets us
comment
know
below so that
you are liking what you're seeing.
Make sure you leave a comment. Answer our question. What's your favorite fall drink? I think is what we decided.
What's your favorite fall drink?
You can win these goodies.
Yeah. And then we'll be back in about a month-ish.
We'll be and I think we're going to stick with that time frame, you guys. It's just like once a month. That works best for us because it's getting 3 lives in sync is really hard. Like 3 whole families, it's just really difficult to do it any more than that. But I think
this is a good pace, though. It gives us time to make progress and get things done.
And it gives us a chance to catch up. Because even though we do it like all the time, like on the phone, this is great. This is good. So anyways.
I agree.
All right.
Well, thank you so much.
Happy knitting, everyone.
Yes,
happy knitting.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.